I'm Michael Diamond. You're watching Muscle Central. Subscribe and turn on your notifications. All right, I was watching the Olympia channel podcast. Tariq Agundi, he had Bob Ciccarello on there with him, Flex Wheeler, and Sergio Oliva Jr. Now, for those who don't follow bodybuilding and you listen to Sergio Oliva Jr. talk, you would think that it's somebody that's been in the game for quite a few years and has accomplished an awful lot. Not really. Yes, he did make it to an Olympia in 2018. I believe, if I remember correct, he placed just outside the top 10. But in general, he hasn't competed that much at all. And he fell quite a bit short of living up to the expectations most of us had of him, from what we feel is his genetic potential. He was scheduled to compete in the Arnold South America, which is coming up this weekend, and he pulls out. Now, he cited that he didn't know whether he'd be able to leave Dubai, where he's currently living, and make it into that country to compete. Now, if you don't know, he was involved in a motor vehicle accident. By all accounts, no fault of his own. A person on a motorized bike, a moped or something like that, a delivery person crashed into him, unfortunately died. Now, being in Dubai, where things are done there, it was questionable whether he'd be cleared to leave the country in time to compete. And you gotta remember, it's a Muslim country and it's Ramadan, so everything is slowed down. And so he pulls out. But on the podcast, he's excited because he's gonna be there after all. He's going to be there for their exhibition trade show. Said about it's one of the best and he wouldn't miss it for the world. And he's so excited. Why wouldn't you be excited to be there to compete, to qualify for the Olympia? When you say you want to be in the Olympia, you still want to be a Mr. Olympia. No reason to pull out. You said you didn't want to put your body through all that if you were unsure whether you'd be able to compete. Well, you've been putting your body through it for weeks and weeks already. You're looking at another show that's only 2 weeks after that show. Why would you stop training? Hadi couldn't get into this country 1 year to compete in Olympia. He kept on training up until the end. He never made it. And then the following years, he went through the same shit. 1 year, he arrives in this country 24 hours before he steps on stage. He never once stopped training. You want to be Mr. You're 38 years old. Your time is running out. And you're going to be there anyway. There was no reason, absolutely no reason to pull out. Now, like I said, if you listen to him talk, if you're uninformed, you don't follow bodybuilding, sounds like somebody that's accomplished a lot. But you know what? He just threw a smack at in the face of all the top contenders on the Mr. Olympia stage. Especially Hadi. He said that he doesn't think Hadi Chupan's going to be a 2-time champion. He won't win it again this year. And that it's going to be easy for a number of people to step in and win the Olympia. including him. Well, Sergio, newsflash, in order to win Olympia, you have to be on that stage. You have to be qualified. Or in order to be qualified, you have to compete and win the show. Get on the stage, win the show before you do any kind of talking. And to just throw out something like that it's going to be an easy Olympia for a number of people to win. Oh, come on. You really... Let's get on to the next thing you said. You seem to be a little full of yourself. You said that, being the son of Sergio Oliva, that if you didn't live up to your potential, it'd be one of the biggest disappointments in bodybuilding. Well, you know what? When anybody, regardless of what they do, doesn't live up to what their real potential is, it's disappointing. Yeah. But believe me, if you don't reach your potential, yeah, we'll say, oh, we might be disappointed to a degree. But let me tell you something. The bodybuilding world's not going to stop by any means. And it's not going to go down as one of the biggest disappointments in the world of bodybuilding. This is not a hate video, Sergio Oliva Jr. But, you know what? Before you do all this talking, get on stage and do something notable. All right, I guess you can call that a little bit of a rant. And if you agree or disagree with what I've said, let me know in the comments section. Like the video, give it a thumbs up. Share, subscribe, turn on your notifications. This is Michael Diamond. I'd like to thank you for watching Muscle Central.